Okay, so we're back to skinning the pig. I apologize, it turned out to be 2 videos, but that's okay. So now we're at the tailbone, the tail, where you just want to cut that off. See that white thing? That was the tail. And so you cut that off, and then you want to pull it down like this. And you're just cutting along the sides and just pulling that down. So that's the tailbone part of it. And then over here where you see the back feet, so what we did, you cut around the ankle kind of, and then you just kind of pull the skin down, a lot down, see, as you can tell, like this, down. And it was on the other side too. And just keep pulling. See how it's one big piece? It's just like when we did the deer kind of. So you just pull that down, and then that opens up the back legs. And like I said, we're keeping the lard on. We're not going to cut the lard off until we start cutting it up, which will be tomorrow. It helps keep the meat not drying out when it is hanging in the cooler. And so, see how it really is pretty smooth when you just do that, and then it just kind of falls. It just kind of comes off the skin, just kind of rolls right off. And you can just put your hand like that and just pull. And just see where it's kind of hung up. Now on the sides right here of the sides of the pig, this right there, that's where you get your bacon from. So when you're cutting along that part, be careful not to cut the meat, because that's your bacon. Your slabs of bacon, one on each side, of course. So you want to be careful. And then up here on the back legs, okay, so like I said, on the back leg, the back hips, back legs, that would be where you would cut out your hams, roasts, and then on your front legs down here, they're not skinned yet, but it's coming. But the meat part would be where you could grind it up for sausage. You could get roasts out of it as well. And of course, like I said, the sides are your bacon. And then inside here, okay, so inside here, so right here, those 2 things are the tenderloins, which that'll be for pork chops, but you cut it from the outside of the pig to get the pork chops. So that's the tenderloins. And then in here too, that lard in there that was by around her kidneys, that is what the fat that you will use to make your premium baking lard for pie crusts. So that is where, of course, we just mix all the lard together here on our farm, and it works good for pie crust. We make really good pie crust here. So, but if you were, I suppose, wanted to separate it, you could, and that's where you would get your specialty lard from, around the kidneys. So, all right, so that's all the parts, I think. And then ribs, of course. Then the ribs right there, you can see we cut those out. And you can use the ribs as well, and we can eat the ribs. So, yeah, so I think that's all the parts of the pig: bacon, ham, pork chops, sausage. Yeah, right here at the back. That's, like I said, for the pork chops. Remember, inside the tenderloins that you saw, but we cut them from this direction into pork chops, and then that will be part of those tenderloins. Will be part of that. So the bacon is kind of on the front up here, and then that was kind of like the back. In between where the bacon is and your back legs is where, yeah, it is. So, yep, okay. Well, that's all the parts of the pig, how we cut up our pigs, and butcher them and eat them. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy our channel. We're very blessed to have our viewers and our subscribers. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.